how greed of money led these two young ladies into life imprisonment. So Adama Joseph and Vandora Ireoluwa were said to have been friends. So they knew this young man, Adeniji, who was an owner of a nightclub and the son of a very prominent man in Kwara State, Lorraine. This young man was said to have recently asked one of them out when she was working for him at his nightclub. He had made several advances at her while working for him, but she refused. So along the line, the both of them needed money. They were broke, like very broke, so they needed money. Knowing that Adeniji had money, they came up with this plan of having a threesome with him.
He was proposing that he wanted to like have sex with the both of us. So we now proposed the car sex to him, and he agreed, and the BDSM too, he agreed. He was even telling us already from the garden about how he was going to deal with us and everything when we get inside. Although we were not bothered because we knew we were not planning to have sex with him, and we just wanted to like take his cash and leave.
Knowing that Adeniji had money, they came up with this plan of having a threesome with him. They informed him that, oh, they would like to have a threesome with him. They would like him to test BDSM with them. They are so good. They will treat him well. The guy, seeing the opportunity, seized it because he had previously asked one of them out. So seeing that he's getting two young ladies for free, he seized the opportunity. Their whole plan was to do it inside the car. They did not even plan on having any sexual affair with this young man. Their plan was to tie him up in his car, rob him of all his valuables, and run away. He was already aware of the whole BDSM arrangement. When he came, they discovered that it was raining. So since they could not, do anything inside the car because of the rain, he decided to pay for a room in a nearby hotel. He paid for a room that they should stay in the room and, have their affair. On getting to the room, they told him, we agreed on PDSM, want to treat you good. According to one of them, he was already promising them that he was going to deal with them like sexually. He was going to show them the kind of man he's made of. So they were all like excited about the whole thing. While he was excited about having sex with them, they were excited about robbing him. So they successfully tied him up and started ransacking the room, ransacking everything he came with to see if they can find money and valuables and run away. On seeing that they could not find any money, he did not come with any cash. They carried his phone. They tried unlocking his phone so they can withdraw money from his account. But because he was tied up, there was no way he could unlock his phone for them. So one of them tried using the phone to, place it on his face to access his face ID and unlock the phone. But he tried moving his face away. He even started screaming for help. But one of them had to press his mouth down. He struggled as a man now, removed one of his hands and started hitting her. While he was hitting her, the other lady quickly rushed in, used a pillow and suffocated him. She pressed the pillow tightly to his face in order to prevent him from screaming and attracting the attention of other lodgers or hotel management. That was how this young man ended up dying. On seeing that he was no longer screaming, she removed the pillow. They tried touching him to see if he was awake, but he wasn't moving. He was irresponsive. They became scared at some point. They said, okay, probably he's trying to just scare them away. One of them tried opening the door and closing it to see if he would wake up, but he did not respond. They even tried touching him with the knife they brought for the BDSM, tried cursing him, but he did not wake up. At that point, they just concluded that, oh, maybe he's just pretending. He's trying to sleep because they even gave him a drug. So they felt like he's probably sleeping, trying to, scare them. That was how they carried his phone and left the hotel. The following day, the police arrested them. They felt like the police arrested them because of the phone they stole. Unknowingly to them, this young man was already dead. See wetin money dey cost because of greed. You people could not ask him for money. You had to go to the length of suffocating him. On seeing that he did not come with money, if na him phone na even carry go sell sef, if it even make sense. If you guys are probably gone to sell his phone or gone to vandalize his car and look for something, it would have made more sense than suffocating him with a pillow and not knowing it's 50-50. He might die, he might survive. Now they are here giving advice to young ladies, wait for God's time. They might likely spend life imprisonment because the court found them guilty on 2 count charges of murder and theft. Now, most likely these young ladies will spend the rest of their lives in jail. They are going to spend the rest of their lives in jail, except God have mercy on them and they issue a prerogative of mercy or presidential pardon. And they are lucky enough to be among the beneficiaries of the presidential pardon or prerogative of mercy. If not, now life imprisonment. See as young man just died because of BDSM. Because you want to threesome. It's just sad, may so rest in peace. And I hope that these 2 young ladies learn from their lessons. They rot in jail. Una way they plan to go rob person. go as far as trying to unalive the person, to silence the person. Shebuna they see am.